It's a very exciting time to be a wrestling fan.
If you're in the business of making money, it would behoove you to be a safe and inclusive space.
Whether you agree with what someone is saying has nothing to do with his right to say it.
Boy, the way played.
Songs that made the hit parade.
Guys like us, we had it made.
Those were the days. And you knew where you were then.
Girls were girls and men were men.
What's up, y'all? My name is Devontae, and I sacrificed my time so you don't have to. All right, AEW, here's your chance to impress, man. Here's your chance to impress. But it's not just about tonight, because obviously what you're going to do tonight is going to have a lot of people talking. What I'm more so curious about is what's going to happen next week. Don't get it twisted out. Tonight's a very important night. I will say tonight does have sort of kind of like a little bit of a pay-per-view feel to it, just because of what we're anticipating. Just because of what could be historical if you play your cards right going forward. Because like I said, me personally, never been a big Sasha Banks fan. But at the same time, two things that I just can't deny. One, absolutely has the potential. Absolutely. If for nothing else, that's just my own personal opinion. It's not as if she doesn't have millions upon millions upon millions of fans worldwide. That can't be denied. And two, hey, haven't seen a girl wrestle in over 2 years. Well, damn near 2 years. So for that alone, her making her return and in a different company, no less, it's something worth talking about. But like I said yesterday, man, it's not about what's going to happen tonight. It's about what's going to happen the following week, the following week after that, the following week after that, and so on and so on. Honestly, there's no reason to even have to talk about the card for tonight, because I can guarantee you nobody gives a shit about AEW tonight in regards to its match card. Very similar feel to Rampage about 3 years ago when CM Punk came in. Not on the same level, obviously, but very, similar sentiments in the sense that no one gives a fuck about what's going to happen tonight, and no one's going to remember what happened tonight. All everyone cares about and all everyone wants to see is Mercedes Mone. Now, the question is, how are you going to bring her in? Is she going to get this whole special presentation and she's going to walk out to the ring and then she's going to cut a promo? You're going to give her the CM Punk treatment on Rampage? Or is she going to go out there and wrestle? Which would be fucking stupid. Horrendously fucking stupid. Is she going to save somebody? I don't know, but it seems like if you're going to do this whole big business thing, you got Naomi and Bailey. I've seen that they're in the building somewhere, or I think people said that they're somewhere in Boston. You gotta give this a CM Punk treatment to a certain degree, right? I don't think the pop is going to be as big as CM Punk, but she will get a huge pop. Make no mistake about it. And like I said, the question is, what are going to be the number? Because this is different. This isn't like a Kazuchika Okada situation, right? This was promoted. This is an actual star from WWE. This is a make it or break it, not just for AEW, but to really see what Sasha Banks is all about. She goes on, and people like to think that she's being sarcastic when she actually puts so much of this labels on her, as far as calling herself one of the greatest of all time, putting herself in the same marquee as Austin and Rock like she did about 4 years ago, which is fucking ludicrous. But she likes to put all this stuff on her without any proven accolades. Well, you know what? This right here could be a landmark for her. This right here is a landmark for her. All the Sasha Banks stands, are they going to be vindicated going forward? Everybody who puts so much on her name in regards to stock. Because I'm one of the doubters. I will happily admit that, while objectively telling you that I understand why everybody likes her and I understand her name value to the degree of what is actually objectively correct, not what she says. This is a make it or break it, not just for AEW. And honestly, I said for Sasha Banks, not just for Sasha Banks, but for the AEW women's division. What are you going to do going forward? That's going to be answered tonight. So with that being said, let's get into the card. Let's get into the show. Everybody, AEW, big business. Let's go. All right, so there's a couple things I want to go over really, really fast. There's actually 3 segments, and I swear I'm going to start with the better ones and just progressively go down because this is just so typical AEW, bro. I swear to fucking God, this is just typical AEW. So if you didn't check out my Mercedes Mone reaction, you can go check that out if you want to. But just to kind of dig a little bit deeper into what I was discussing about that, just to kind of get a little bit of a crux, because I just gave you guys just the presentation in itself. My legitimate thoughts about her being right there, the promo that she cut, and again, you can go check out that video if you want to hear about the promo in itself as far as the details inside it. It was cringe. It was very, very cringe. It was very, 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 very CM Punk-esque when he came to Rampage. And honestly, I don't care to want to see much more of this. I do not want to see more of what Mercedes Mone is going to present if this is the presentation right here. I'm not saying that I don't want to see Mercedes Mone. I'm not saying that at all. She brings something to the table. Like I said, automatically, biggest name in the women's division, off rip. You can't take that away from her. And honestly, one of the biggest names in AEW in general. You can't take that away from her. But this right here, if this is going to be her presentation going forward, that's a very, very, very hard pass. I'm seeing a lot of people, and I've seen some tweets saying, oh, I can feel a seismic shift happening in professional wrestling. What are you, fucking nuts? Nothing happened. Nothing happened. I wouldn't even say that reaction that she got, honestly, it wasn't bad. Don't get it twisted, but like, you know, it wasn't necessarily the pop that I was expecting. You know what I mean? Like, not to the extent for someone to say that it's causing a seismic shift in professional wrestling. When I think of seismic shifts, I think of the NWO. I think of Stone Cold Steve Austin. I think of Brock Lesnar debuting for the first time. You know, and him taking out The Rock, that's a seismic shift. You people don't know how to use terminologies correctly. That's your fucking problem right now. You throw out these fucking words and you overrate the shit out of a superstar when in reality, what they actually bring to the table is perfectly normal. As far as the actual reaction is considered, you know, they have the perfect placement with the perfect reaction due to the perfect character that they're currently using at that moment. But then you go out of your way and you put so much stock into these wrestlers and you don't think what the fuck you're saying about this name coinciding with the description that you would use for other names when those other names legitimately did the thing that you're talking about at the moment. What in the actual fuck is wrong with you people, bruh? No, there's no seismic change. She came out there, she gave a promo, and it fucking sucked. But like I said, even though it sucked, at least the context within it, I'm willing to give it a chance. It's only 1 week. I'm not stupid. I'm not here to just completely throw her off a cliff and say, oh, this is horrible. I'm going to give it a couple of weeks before I go out of my way to make a final conclusion. And trust me, there will be an actual video talking about that when that actually occurs. Did one on Edge already. But it gets a little bit better. It gets a little bit better. And by better, I mean fucking worse. You know what? No, let me not talk about that first. You know what? Let me talk about the Young Bucks and Kazuchika Okada. Now, I will say, great. I had no clue Okada knew how to speak English. Now, granted, it still kind of sounds like English, but it's better than his contemporaries. It's better than the Shinsuke Nakamura. It's better than the Asuka. It's a lot better than the other Japanese talents that I've seen in a while who happen to be big names. So, good on him. I mean, that's something that you would need in the top talent. I would definitely say that. So kudos to him. You know, they're running some cringy. Again, all this was super cringe. I'm just happy to know that Okada actually, he knows English. You know, that's good. That's actually a plus. Doesn't take away from the cringiness of this segment. And again, I like the Young Bucks. I like everything about the Young Bucks as far as their characters that they're promoting right now at the moment. But, you know, their actions, how can I put this? The characters that they're representing, I like. The antics in their promos leaves a lot to be desired. Does that make any sense? I would like to see more out of them than the goofiness that they're presenting at the moment. And right now, they're about to have a 6-man tag match with Kazuchika Okada right now at the moment. So I'll watch this match and give it my attention. But before I even do that, revert back. They had a match with Wardlow and Samoa Joe for the world fucking Championship on free TV in the opener after Wardlow just had that promo a couple of weeks ago, bruh. Come on. Come the fuck on, man. And you'll have people out here who try to gaslight you and say, well, Devontae, I don't think you know what the word burying means. Okay, if we're not going to say bury, then what word can I use as far as undercutting the talent for no fucking reason when they have a bunch of momentum built underneath them? You just gave this guy momentum that you took away from him multiple times to put in this situation for no fucking reason. There was no reason to have him go against Samoa Joe at this point in time. For what? For what? There was no reason for this to occur whatsoever. And then people are going to go back to the pay-per-view and talk about that pointless ass battle royal or scramble or whatever the fuck it was. Then he shouldn't have won, or he shouldn't have been in the match, or the stipulation, that shouldn't have been a stipulation. None of this makes any sense whatsoever, bruh. And I like Joe. This has nothing to do with Joe whatsoever. But we're trying to build up Wardlow, no? Right? Right, man? Come on, bruh. So what, that's it now? Why the fuck should I take him seriously now, bruh? You get this big motherfucking jacked up juice looking dude, powerbombing dudes from here to fucking Timbuktu. And he can't even go up against Samoa Joe and at least give him a competitive match? A match that actually goes a little bit longer than usual? I mean, come on, bruh. Come on, man. This is trash. This is trash. So now that's it. Why am I going to take Wardlow seriously now, bruh? Why? Why should I take Wardlow seriously? Dude went out there, had a match, and he lost definitively. He got choked out by Joe, bruh, after all the stuff you did with his promo work. Building him up. All washed down the drain for no reason. And for damn what, bruh? A show like this, you got Sasha Banks right there. She opened up the show. That's all you needed for a draw. You got Kazuchika Okada right now in a 6-man tag match. That's all you needed, man. You didn't have to. Why are you? Oh, bro, they do this all the fucking time, man. They do this all the damn time. So now we're right back to square one. Nah, fuck that, man. I'm not getting behind Wardlow anymore. I'm not. What's the point? What's the damn point? Man, he needs to go to WWE. They'll appreciate him. They will. Tony Khan hates big man. Like, he has a severe discrimination against big man. I don't know what it is. I talked about this a couple of years ago. I don't know if they stuffed this man in a locker, gave him a wedgie, took his crush away from him. I don't know what the fuck happened with this dude when it comes to booking big men and what the hell they made him do as far as crying or whatever. But he's taking all his aggression out on these people who can credibly in real life kill the motherfuckers that they happen to be in the ring with. Like, I don't even have a problem with the whole post stuff with Swerve Strickland getting in the ring. Swerve is the future face of this company. But damn it all, there was no need to put Wardlow in this position at all. Nothing against Joe, nothing against Swerve. There was no reason for Wardlow to be in this position, and you did it anyways for no reason, man. I'm done. I'm done. No more getting behind this man. No more. Continue on with the show. They completely killed him for me. That's it. I was done beforehand when it came to him actually coming back with this shitty-ass Undisputed Kingdom group. I was done beforehand when you brought him back and you completely undercut him with the Arn Anderson stuff, which could have actually had some legs. You did it again with the TNT Championship a couple of years ago when he could have had a strong run. You did it when he was building up momentum against MJF. Just why? Why get behind losers? If you're going to present him as a loser, why the fuck should I get behind a loser? Continue on with the show, man. Damn, just completely ruined the character for no reason. Oh no, the Bang Bang Gang. Okay, I'm going to treat this like a Divas match. Let's talk about what's been going on so far. I do not care to want to see these guys. Oh my God. Okay, so they have the 6-man tag match, and Okada ended up hitting, what's Buddy's name again? He ended up hitting Eddie Kingston with the Rainmaker. I was not impressed at all. I quite frankly do not care for Okada. I've seen enough from him where I'm just like, I just don't care. I really don't care. I don't see it. But like I said, at the very least, he's another personality. He is a big name, at least within this audience right here. And like I said, I'm very impressed by the fact that he could speak English. So I'll just keep watching and I'll wait to see whether or not he does something that can actually impress me outside of being one of the few Japanese talents who can speak English, which again, I can't overstate enough, is welcoming as hell. Very, very welcoming. So, like I said, this right here, this 6-man tag match, at least for me, not his best outing as far as what he's trying to present. Because I've seen Okada's matches, before, but this is my first time watching him live. And I wasn't impressed. But like I said, we'll see as time goes on. Maybe it could just be the fact that he's going up against certain people that aren't really, I don't want to say, yeah, I could probably say that. He's just probably not going up against people who I feel are like, oh, you know what? Oh, it's Darby Allin versus Jay White. Okay, that's much better. I actually might want to watch that. But yeah, it could just be the people that he's having to wrestle like Eddie Kingston, and it's just not doing him any favors. But no, Okada didn't really care for all too much. Wait, hang on. Wait a minute. Wait, this isn't the main event? What time is it? They're not going to do Willow Nightingale. They are not going to do they're going to do Willow Nightingale and Riho in the main event, aren't they? They're going to do what? They're going to do... Because this... No, wait. Huh? No, what's the card for tonight? Hang on. No way. No way. AEW tonight. No way. No way. That is not going to main event tonight. You have got to be out of your goddamn loving mind. Where's the spoilers for tonight? I'm not buying that. I refuse to believe that. That's not... No, hang on. No, hang on. I'm pausing this. Are you out of your fucking minds? Are you out of your... Let me get this straight. Let me see if I fucking understand this. Let me see if I understand this. The main event for tonight is either going to be Willow Nightingale and Riho or Chris Jericho and Hook versus the Gates of Agony. What? The Iron Man Agony. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Who booked this? What? What? How? What? What? Let me see. Hang on. Let me see if I fucking understand this. It would have been bad enough if you put Darby Allin and Jay White in the main event, but at the very least, I could see the point because of the talents involved. You had Joe and Wardlow for the World Heavyweight Championship second on the card. Second. Not the opener, because that was Mercedes, who also could have main evented. You had Wardlow and Joe second in the lineup on the fucking card, and you're going to main event. No. Because they're saying right now that coming up in a little bit is going to be Jericho and Hook. I'm looking at my closed captions right now. Willow Nightingale and Riho are going to main event. Dude, fuck this show. Fuck this show. Fuck this show. Are you out of your goddamn minds? Are you out of your goddamn minds? Bruh. I'm not going to watch the main event. I'm not. I'm going to cut it off before the main event. You're going to put fucking Riho and Willow Nightingale in the fucking main event over goddamn Joe and Wardlow. Just keep shitting on Wardlow. Keep shitting on Wardlow. It's already bad enough you bury the motherfucker by having him presented in the manner of how you fucking had him presented, just to have him go out there and drop so cleanly to Joe for no fucking reason whatsoever. You put him second on the card and job to Samoa Joe. Now you're gonna put fucking Riho in the main event? Riho and Willow Nightingale in the main event over them? What, so you can get a fucking shot of fucking Mercedes Mone facing off with Willow Nightingale to close it the show? Are you out of your fucking mind? Are you out of your fucking mind? I'm triggered. I'm fucking triggered. You can never give this show a break. I'm triggered. I'm fucking triggered. Devontae, you take wrestling too seriously? Yes, I do. And I make no ill wills about it. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm goddamn triggered. Fuck. I'm triggered. I'm fucking triggered. Okay. I gotta take a breather. Hang on. We're gonna talk about Will Ospreay in a minute. I gotta take a breather. I got to. Alright, I'm back. Had to take a breather, gave myself at least a good 2-minute reprisal. I don't even care right now for Jay White and Darby Allin. I really don't care. I don't. Why? It's just another match with no stipulation tied to it. But by the way, speaking of stipulations, also, want to hear something else a little bit more triggering? They're going to do Edge and Christian in the I Quit match next week in Toronto. because it happens to be Toronto. Never mind probably doing like a sit-down segment or a promo in the ring with both of the guys facing off with each other and saving the I Quit match for Dynasty. No, let's have them have the I Quit match in Toronto off-road. He is the worst booker I've ever seen in my fucking life. Tony Khan is the worst booker. He does not know what he's doing. He has no clue what he's doing. He doesn't. He has no clue what the fuck he's doing. He has no business being in this position. His cards are all over the place. The formatting makes no sense whatsoever. The spoiler lineups, by the way, the lineups, oh, bro, the lineups, the flow of the show, nothing makes sense with this goddamn... Bruh, I can't even attack him the way I really want to attack him. I got so many disparaging things to say about this guy. But after the Tiffany Stratton video, I gotta bite my tongue. I gotta bite my tongue as far as legitimately going after this guy like I really want to. Oh, bro. Oh, dude. Oh, okay. Will Ospreay. Let's talk about something good. Okay. Will Ospreay, he comes out to the ring, and I gotta say, I fuck with the dude's presentation. I like what he brings to the table. I like when he comes out to the ring, he's super energetic. He gets in the ring. I like the whole little setup when he goes to the crowd and like he points at them and then one side gets lit up and then they go Ospreay or something like that. Then he does it from one arena to the other arena. It's like an updated Undertaker as far as when he used to raise his arms up to each side of the arena, or like Austin when he goes to each four corners and raises his arms. No, I'm not comparing Taker and Austin to Will Ospreay. Shut your stupid ass up. I'm just saying that his presentation, it kind of reminds me of them as far as an updated version because of his interaction with the crowd, as far as being able to go to both sides, as far as actually engage with the audience from a reaction standpoint. And not to mention, he gets on the microphone. I like how he has a little thing, they chant bruh at him, or bruv, I guess. They chant that at him. That's pretty cool. He has a little thing going on with that. And he gets on the microphone, and the dude can actually talk. I'm actually surprised. I didn't think he was that good on the microphone, but Buddy can talk. Very, poignant, very straightforward. He gets to his points very clear and concise. He's very energetic, like I said before. Doesn't really have any missteps. Touches on certain things without having to ramble on, like how you seen with Mercedes Mone earlier tonight, having to linger on certain topics while not getting across the main point and just getting it over with. For an example, I like Will Ospreay. I like his cut, G, right? And he talks about how him and Bryan Danielson are going to have a match in Dynasty. And I can't front. Not just do I like the presentation. This is my first time. So you got to understand. I think I seen Will Ospreay for the first time live on one of the pay-per-views. Maybe Wrestle Dream. I can't remember. But that was the first time I seen him live. It could have been Full Gear or Wrestle Dream. I can't remember what show. And I wasn't really paying attention all too much. If you go back to the show in my review, I wasn't really paying attention all too much. I gave him not too much time as far as legitimate, you have all my attention. I did it. And this is my first time legitimately looking at him. And here's the thing. Believe it or not, folks, I never seen a Will Ospreay match live before. Or at least I don't remember. Maybe I did, but I don't remember. I for sure haven't seen him one-on-one. I'll say that. I've yet to see a Will Ospreay one-on-one match live. Because remember, each time, ironically enough, almost every time he wrestled on pay-per-view, my channel was under suspension, right? Whether you're talking about Forbidden Door last year with Kenny Omega, my channel was suspended. Whether you're talking about All In, at that point, my Millennial Smart channel was deleted, right? Or whether you come to this point in time and you talk about the stuff that he did with Takeshita, I was suspended during the pay-per-view. So I've yet to actually watch the guy live. I watch his matches, but I've never seen them live. And I haven't seen his current form right now in a one-on-one match. So to see him, knowing that he's going to go up against Bryan Danielson, I feel like that's going to be a very, very, very good match. And it intrigues me. Anything dealing with Bryan Danielson in the match intrigues me, especially when he's going up against a competent high flyer. And this match kind of gives me, updated Rey Mysterio, Chris Benoit vibes, or maybe updated Chris Benoit, Rob Van Dam vibes. I didn't like their match at SummerSlam 2002, like most people talk about, but Benoit and Rob Van Dam had a great Intercontinental Championship match, like maybe 2 or 3 weeks prior to SummerSlam 2002. That's how that match got set up. Their Raw match before their SummerSlam match, when Benoit took the IC belt from Rob Van Dam, that match is actually a lot better than the SummerSlam match. It was on a random episode of Raw if you guys want to go seek it out. I feel like Will Ospreay and Bryan Danielson they're gonna do something along the lines of that, but like 10 times better. You know what I mean? Because Benoit and Bryan Danielson, people can see, and trust me, you're talking to a Benoit mark, okay? You know me already. I'm a hardcore Benoit mark. I will tell you that Bryan Danielson is as close to anyone in the business today. He is as close to a Benoit-esque than anybody. That's why I'm such a huge fan of his, right? And on top of that, he kind of, does the whole European stuff inside that also. And Will Ospreay is like an updated Rey Mysterio from like 1996, or an updated Rob Van Dam even. So I'm very much looking forward to the match. I do like what I see from Will Ospreay, and I can see the hype behind him now. It's like, okay, yeah, I can see I can see this a hell of a lot clearer than I can see Okada. I can tell you that much. But yeah, so far, no, I'm not fucking with the show at all. I'm hating everything about the booking. I'm hating everything about the matches. I just don't care at all. But fuck, we have to keep watching, right? We still have to get through some of the parts of the show, so let's continue on. But goddamn, Tony Khan fucking sucks. He really fucking sucks, dude. Alright, so that's it. I'm gonna end it right here. I got nothing else to watch. I don't give a shit about Riho, and I don't give a shit about Willow Nightingale. I don't give a shit about Sasha Banks going face to face with Willow Nightingale. I don't care if she turns heel on her. I don't. I'm pretty sure it's something along the lines that's going to happen. I don't know. I don't care. I don't want to watch it. If it happens, I don't care. Tell me the news in the comment section. I don't care. This show is all... I can't keep up with any of this shit, bro. I can't. So, before I even talk about this, because I guess, this will be the highlight of the night, I guess? And I don't even know where this came from. First off, Kyle O'Reilly, he's back. I heard the news of him coming back at the pay-per-view. I'm happy that he's doing fine. I heard that he was really, really struggling as far as his quality of life is considered. He had problems as far as picking up his daughter and all that stuff. So I'm happy to see that he's better just on a personal level. And honestly, I can't even say anything bad about him. From father to father, and I'm pretty sure all the fathers out there in the audience can reflect, and you can relate to what Kyle O'Reilly is going through as far as him not being able to pick up his daughter, as he said, because of the stinger that he got from his neck. And I'm happy to see him back, and I hope he actually does prosper in the end of the day, just from a relatable standpoint. I'm not going to really go out of my way to shit on the guy, and not that there's anything to shit on, but, I'm happy that he's back, and I'm happy that he's doing better. What else happened? Oh yeah, this stupid ass fucking tag team match with Chris Jericho and Hook versus the Gates of Agony. Again, more of Tony Khan's I hate big man booking. I don't even see the point of I really don't even see the point anymore of having big man in AEW. What's the point anymore? Like, it's just a mockery. It's just a fucking mockery. It's a huge mockery of who these guys are. I don't even care too much for the Gates of Agony. I don't. But just seeing their size and seeing Jericho and Hook and having a Hook tap him out, pass him out, it's just I don't get it. I really, really don't get it. And people will try to gaslight me and tell me that, oh, it's the new era in professional wrestling. Bro, suck my dick. I don't care about your fucking take of it's the new era of professional wrestling. I don't care. I don't. This is dumb. If this is the new era, then you can have that shit, man. But this brings me to this match right here. No, I'm not talking about the match in itself with Darby Allin and, what's his name? Fucking Jay White. I'm talking about this beatdown. So, all these weeks, you had Jay White and his buddies going around, and they're tee-hee and ha-ha and all over the place with, the Acclaimed, right? And now, all of a sudden, just randomly, they win them, because Jay White, he beats Darby Allin, and, when Darby Allin is trying to get up to his feet, he's getting ready to go off to do his little mountain trip. And, he's looking to have support from Jay White, and Jay White looks like he's going to help him up. But instead, he does a mock gun to his head, and then, the ass boys, they beat the crap out of him, the gun club or whatever. And then afterwards, while they're beating the crap out of him, they put him into the Pillmanizer, right? And they have the bat that he brought out to the ring with him, obviously in homage to Sting. And it looks like he's going to use the bat on the chair in order to take out Darby Allin, right? And out comes the Acclaim to save Darby Allin. And they're staring down with... it's so weird. I thought at first they were all going to gang up on him, but I'm like, oh no, that makes no sense, because why would you have six? It's just dumb. All this is dumb. And they're just standing around and looking goofy as all hell. And it's just dumb. And then eventually, obviously, because, you know, Billy Gunn is a dummy, he gets turned on by the rest of the people. And I mean dummy by character, YouTube. I'm not calling Billy Gunn dumb. I'm talking about the actual character, not the person. Regardless, though, they beat the crap out of him. The people in the... Oh, God, my head hurts so much from watching this show. The Acclaim, they get the crap kicked out of them by the Gun Club and eventually, or the Bullet Club, or whatever. Man, I don't care. He hit him in the head with a chair, too. Billy Gunn, that is. Took a chair shot from Jay White. Eventually, they did finish off Darby Allin with the Pillmanizer to send him off to the mountains to most likely die. I just want to throw that out there. The percentage rate isn't really high for people who succeeded as far as climbing Mount Everest. So honestly, and I'm not trying to be morbid here, this could be the very last time you see Darby Allin on television. The dude is going to go climb Mount Everest, for God's sakes. Again, not a good record as far as people coming back down alive. So this could be your very last time seeing Darby Allin, you know, alive. But, yeah, I do have Willow Nightingale coming out right now. This is so dumb. This is the actual main event, bruh. All just to promote Sasha Banks, most likely. This is so dumb. You had Wardlow up and open up for the World Championship. This, oh, God, everything about this is so goddamn stupid. But... that's it. I'm not going to review any more about this show. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Come on, bro. This is so dumb. This is just dumb. This show is dumb. Everything about this was dumb. The booking was dumb. And people are going to try to gaslight you and tell you, well, Devontae, the matches tonight, they were all so good. Not even the matches tonight were all that great. To be honest with you, the tag team match sucked. Wardlow and Joe sucked. What else happened on the show? I don't even remember the rest of the matches that happened on the card tonight. And what? Just, God, you guys are so... God damn it, bro. Gaslight yourselves in the comment section. This was so stupid, bro. As always, my name is Devontae, and I'll be catching you guys later. Deuces, P. Ice. What a stupid show. What a stupid, stupid show.